Let me see. Is that better? Come on. Hey, bro, what's up, bro?
Richie, what's up, man?
Hey, the stream ain't working. I can hear you. What am I imagining this shit?
Imagining what?
People say the stream's not working. Now, how am I talking to you?
Well, now it's working. I had problem to start with.
Do you think I give a fuck about your fucking problems?
Do you think I give a fuck that you don't have a connection?
How did I not have a connection? I'm hearing everything fine.
Well, now it's good. I am telling you. And then you say,
Oh, now it's good. Now
yeah,
it's good. Okay,
yeah,
but before it was bad.
yeah. It was bad.
Bad.
It was fucked
So bad.
up.
So you're saying like it was bad, like kind of like
Bad.
Pearl Harbor, fucking on
No, that's a
December 7th,
catastrophic. That's
19,
not bad. No,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not bad.
Oh,
That's
so
bad.
like it was like it was that level,
No, no,
or
no.
was it
That's catastrophic.
like
Yours was
like a
just
bread
bad.
like no like a bread. I thought bad would be like a bread maker in Nagasaki, Japan,
No, no. Those are
1945. Oh
catastrophic.
look, I'm making bread. Oh, a goddamn nuclear bomb. Boom. Is that bad? That's a bad day.
So
But oh,
that's a
yeah, hold on.
that's a
Hold on.
catastrophic day.
Yeah. Oh,
Bad
Richie, it
day
was
when you have a
bad.
bad connection. That's bad day.
Oh, bad connection. You know what I'm saying? I thought a bad connection was my first marriage, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, fuck you, man. Whatever you want to take. Whatever you think is that's not a bad day. That's a bad decision.
Listen, I'm just going ultra Richie tonight, man. I'm just in character. That's
Full
all. You know?
Richie, yeah.
Bro, I'm in like Oscar worthy moment. Like if someone's like, listen, what are we doing with the scene? They're like, Oscar worthy. Like, are
And
you sure
most
you want me to go
important,
full
you don't
Richie?
do drugs.
Bro, I don't need drugs, man. I don't
Yeah,
drink.
you're natural high.
Look at you flexing. You're flexing. Was that cherries?
Pomegranate.
Look like small cherries. Piece of shit. That's nice.
How
Congratulations.
you eat cherries with a spoon, dude?
Sacco, you're kind of a fancy guy, Sacco. You want to eat cherries with a spoon? You can eat cherries with a spoon, you motherfucker. Yeah.
What's up, Richie? How's your balls, man?
Yeah. Thanks for asking. Nobody cares.
How's
So,
the
anyways,
weather? You're not wearing a coat today.
it's cold. At this point now. It's 46 degrees. A cold
Really? What
wind.
the fuck? Does it snow there?
I told you from the beginning of the video. I got out of the gym and I'm all pumped and I'm fucking like I'm hot,
I
right?
told you, fucking, it was bad connection. I couldn't hear. Nobody could hear shit.
Nobody gives a fuck. You want to flex on these cocksuckers? So my clean clothes, my jacket, and I didn't want to put that on and get covered in smoke because I got all my shit nice and clean, all my jackets and everything, and I have certain jackets that I'll smoke in and certain jackets I don't. Does that make any sense?
Right.
So like I keep one jacket for smoking that I don't put in my closset in my room with
You
all my
shouldn't
other
wear the
clothes.
jacket for smoking then.
Well, listen, motherfucker, it's just the way it fucking worked out, you piece of shit. And the jacket that I wore, that I went to somewhere beforehand, and then I went to the gym, I just washed it, and hang drying it for 2 days. You know what I'm saying, though? And so, like, I don't fucking want to get covered in smoke because I wear that when I go out in public. And not that I give a shit what they think, but I've decided to have smoking jackets and non-smoking
But you
jackets.
rather get cold than having a smoking, non-smoking jacket?
I'm
What we
not a
gonna?
bitch. It doesn't bother me, man. I don't wear a jacket because I'm a bitch. I wear a jacket. It's convenient. It's got pockets. Hide the Glock or whatever the fuck. But like, okay. But like, no, dude. I'll go walk out. Dude, I'm fine. I'm
All
fine.
right. So I don't have to worry
Yeah.
about you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Still, you're still doing 2 shower. Yeah, if you go to gym, you gotta do a shower, of course.
Yeah. It just be a rinse off. You know what I'm saying? Though. That's it. Because at the gym, you do a sauna too. You know what I'm saying? Though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice. Well,
yeah, yeah.
you found that too. Nice,
You
man.
gotta do 100 pound curls. You know what I'm saying? No. Yeah, yeah. You doing that?
No, not yet. I'm doing my home. I'm doing my home gym.
um.
I bought that machine, the fucking Bowflex with, and it's bullshit, man. And it was so expensive. I wish it was just a regular machine with dumbbells with regular weights.
Yeah.
Because this thing is just like you have to constantly check those fucking you know the bows. I guess yeah, Atabay.
The
There we
balls.
go. Yeah, the bows. What is Richie smoking? I didn't see the title.
Uh, you piece of shit.
You
I'm
fuck
smoking.
you, man. I'm asking question answer. What the fuck is this? Yeah. You cop?
You piece of shit. Sacco, if you want people to be respectful to you, you can go to work and have your workers treat you like the boss. And here, you come here to get richy, man. You come here to get reminded that everyone here can get richy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you love about this place, right?
Fuck you, man. Dude, Atabey is not a Turkish name. Atabey is freaking
He said, "Fuck you,
uh
man."
Atabey is Aztec shit.
He said, "Fuck you, man." So you get to come here and break glass. You get to do the things that you'd like to do at work, and you're dealing with customers or dealing with whatever. You come here, man, and you're just like, this is like if a movie purposely didn't put blanks in and they'll make it Terminator 2. Like, what could go wrong? Everyone's just fucking blasting real rounds. Oh shit! This is what this place is. It's fucking ridiculous, you know. Can you imagine if they did that on purpose? Like, listen, we're gonna make a movie, but
Oh,
with
you're
real
smoking
bullets.
the RP decade.
Congratulations.
I knew it.
I think it's one of the best Rocky Patels. Been around forever.
That is the
It's
best
class.
Rocky Patel.
It gets a lot of respect. It works good. If you like a VSG, it's like a cheaper version of a VSG.
It's the Rocky Patel smokes decades. That's what he smokes actually.
I think Rocky. I think the decade's where he peaked. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, like I love the Sungrown too, though. The Sungrown Maduro, that's stronger than this. But this, I think, has a little more balance. I think the Decade's just a great cigar. Um, this looks like Robusto. Now, remember, I just smoked this like a month or two ago in Florida, but I wanted to see what it tasted like when I'm in shorts and a t-shirt in 45 degrees. So I kind of wanted to feel like what the cigar tastes like on my balls cold.
So which one? Well, I would prefer the cold over that
I
fucking
like it better already off the bat in the cold.
yeah.
I'm telling you, temperature affects a cigar.
It
So this
does.
cigar at 45 degrees in the breeze, right?
It's
Oh,
not
that's
just
it,
the
right? Actually,
temperature; it's
hold
the
on.
humidity too.
Let me make a rap. Shit. This cigar, 45 degrees in the breeze. Have your mama on her knees saying, Richie, please. Having your daddy crying, trying, dial on the phone, but she ain't answering because she's
Yeah,
at my house. Your mama's at my house. That's just terrible. I can't do that.
yeah,
But but
yeah. The
and
cigar
now
smokes way better, man.
Richie with his summer hit, "Your Mama's at My House." Richie's on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, bro, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. This is an adult cigar channel, okay? If I was around children
Right.
or old women, I wouldn't talk like this. This is just an hour blowing off steam. It's shenanigans. It's like WWF
Yeah.
with cigars. It's stupid. It's retarded, but it's fun. PG said, "Don't rap."
Please, is that please, Dora?
Yeah, yeah. PG's fucking a
you heard?
professional.
You heard PG Chocha?
Bro,
You're
PG, a
kind of.
professional hater, no lube, masturbator, left
What's
hand,
up, man?
feeling right, right hand is too tight, jerking off day and night. Oh shit, you know I'm right. Fuck you, PG. Ooh wee. Fuck you, PG.
Put
From
it
me
in
to
the
you,
air.
eat ass. It's like,
Pomegranates for life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mm. How's the
mm.
cigar?
I'll tell you what, I like this shit. I think darker, stronger cigars are better in cold than like hot. I'm telling you, like 80, 90 degrees with like 90% humidity. I don't think cigars with thicker, darker, strong tobacco taste better. And I'm not saying I'd enjoy it over there, but you get what I'm saying, though? And of course, you could say, well, what if you're in a lounge and there's air conditioning? Okay, but all my shit, I was smoking outside in Florida, okay? And I think darker, stronger. This is like a three-quarter strength cigar. This is a very controlled, I would consider strong cigar, but very controlled. It's a nice three-quarter strength. So that would be around full power for most people. Most people wouldn't want any stronger than three-quarter strength. Although, of course, you have full strength AJ. But I think three-quarter and like or it's about three-quarter darkness, maybe a little more. It's comfortable enough and strong enough. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like three-quarter strength is more than enough for most people. Most people, that's a sweet spot. If you go to 90% strength, it's like at that point also that affects a while the blend where it might just be too much earth or too much pepper, and it's just people can't handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I'll tell you what, I think it's a perfect cigar if you want power. It's got refinement to it, and you could get nice notes out of it, but it also has a little bit of a dirty vibe. You're not smoking a Padron 26 Maduro. It's not as good as that, but it's a lot cheaper than a Padron 26 Maduro. And then you got to say, well, if you can get, dude, I got this shit for $3 in a sampler pack. For $3, I'll smoke this cigar the rest of my life. I mean, that's serious. Like I'm not saying I only want to smoke the same cigar, but in a sampler pack for $3, I'll smoke this, the Camacho Chip Maduro, La Historia, EP Carrillo. For $3, I'll just keep ordering that fucking sampler pack, Melanio V Maduro. For $3 fucking. Like if I go to the store and I'm buying any mid tiers and it costs $7 to $10, like you know what I'm saying though, like so I think Cigar Page is a gift. Like when you get cigars for let's say about one quarter of the price because even in Florida they were selling this for like $11 at a lounge, right? So for $3, does it taste better? Yes, yes, it tastes better at $3. I can't stress it enough, bro. If you go to a steakhouse and it's normally let's say $100 a person, and then you go to the steakhouse like oh tonight it's a third of the price. Why? Or running a special and it's the same exact meal. Does it taste better at $30? Yeah, you're like holy shit! I can't ready. I can't believe. Look at this in your mind. I can't believe it. It's almost like a miracle. I can't believe it. Right? Too good to be true. Right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
He says, I
Canada
can't
was
believe, yeah,
fucking.
Canada. Yeah, dude. And I'm not saying Rocky Patel's the greatest brand at all. But Rocky Patel is a solid mid-tier brand. And I don't like that. So
Chuck,
yeah,
what's up,
bro,
man?
we're getting Rocky Patel for $3. He's probably shitting his pants. Like, bro, it's a great cigar, but $3. It's $3, bro. He can't smoke a cigar in Canada for $50. And I'm sitting there. Well, the real price at $11 too high. $3 is better, and he's sitting there fucking $50. He said it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm sitting here with a fucking Glock, a cig, and a $3 for. It's a $12 for $3 cigar. A $12 cigar at $3, fucking strapped up to the motherfucking nines, and you're sitting. My balls have more Glocks than you.
Sock is back, man. Yeah. What's up, James? Yeah, man. That's doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah,
And I
bro.
said, what's the darkness? Darkness. What we say?
It's 75%, maybe a little more, almost 80. But so it's almost like that three-quarter strength and three-quarter darkness. So it's got that. just like with the Padron 26, okay? But it's not as refined though. And of course, it's not the same blend. But what I'm saying is, if you like Padron 26, you could definitely like the Decade. It's not as good, but at $11, it's like half the price of a 26. It's not half as good. So if you look at percent, because it makes something like, for example, you like bolt action rifles. So for one rifle to be even 10% better or 10 to 50% more power might cost you a lot more money, and you got to go, well, it's worth it if you want the best, but is it better percentage wise? No, you can't look at it that way, because if you do, then like if the better car or the better rifle costs double the money, you might not justify it. But if you say, well, I just want the best no matter what, then you can justify it. You know what I'm saying though? So what I'm saying is the Decade is just it's a great mid-tier cigar, and for $10, $11, if you're in a lounge, you can have a good time because you're paying for the lounge. But at home for $3, I'll smoke that all day. You can't for $3. I'll smoke a Melanio V Maduro. Oh fuck! Like it's no comparison, man. It's almost like the cigar's free at $3.
Yeah,
You'll spend more money at a Starbucks.
yeah. I mean, $3 Decade, you can't go wrong with that for sure, man.
No, but $3 any good mid tier cigar. You know what I'm
So
saying though? And
a hand that's I mean puro Nicaraguan all.
I don't know. No, I thought it was Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. Could I get a list? Can I get
It
a
could be,
blend?
yeah.
Can I get a blend list on this? Could I get a blend check,
Yeah,
PG?
look, Melanio V is $35 in Canada right there. Shit, man.
dude,
Imagine like a
dude, they give
Davidoff is fucking what, $100 for Davidoff?
they give away the Melanio V for free. If you buy cigars, they give you 5 for free here.
Yeah, man, imagine like the Cubas are even more. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh, forget it. Yeah, I can't believe. What did Zach say? He's smoking New World Oscuro. That's a good dark strong cigar. God bless. Yeah, 35. Dude, you got the Melanio V for 35. I just got a Melanio V Maduro, which is more expensive and better, for $3 on the internet. $3.
But that's US, baby.
Yeah, and it came with a free glass humidor. You know, like the humidor, like the Tupperware humidor. You know, with both of the packs. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Oh. Here's the thing too, and free shipping.
No, it's
I
nuts, man.
laugh. I laugh at you in USA. Yeah. Listen, USA, and look at Canada. Canada, you cannot have this for $3. Hey, can I
I
have that?
can't.
Can I have it? Leave a Milano leave for $3? You cannot. You can definitely suck these nuts. Sir, excuse me. Could you stop fucking my wife? No, I cannot.
Oh man. So Ecuador, Sumatra wrapper, binder, Honduran filler, and then Nicaraguan binder. Oh wow, I don't know
What
that.
is it? Yeah, I told you, Ecuador Sumatra. Yeah, bro, it's a great dude. It tastes so much better. Like
No
I'm getting
wonder
like
I like it,
recent,
cause I like Honduran tobacco.
bro. It tastes better in the cold. I'm getting more like Reese's Buttercup, like peanut butter and chocolate, but like nice, like rich sweet milk chocolate with like thick peanut butter nuttiness. Like really, it's so much better in the fucking cold. I'm being dead fucking serious,
Yeah,
man.
well,
Because when you're smoking in 90% humidity and it's 100 degrees at midnight, bro,
no,
it fucks up everything. Everything sweats. Everything just, you know what I'm
your
saying, though?
brain gets fucked up, man, in that type of weather.
But I'm
Yeah,
glad I'm glad I spent 8 months there. It was good to catch up my father. I'll never regret that time. You know what I'm saying, though?
right.
And my father just turned 71 yesterday. You know, he's my hero. I love my father. Because although that 8 months, it went from like, okay, I got to go restart my life after what happened in Colorado, which I'm not going to talk about because it's too depressing.
Yeah,
Um, and then I thought everything was going to work out, and it didn't, but it worked out in a different way, and I just accepted it. and I had a great time getting to catch up my old man every day, man. Every day we got to hang out and do shit, shooting, fishing, Price is Right, Jeopardy. Fuck, I'll never forget that. You know what I'm
Three
saying? One day when I'm an
Stooges.
old man, one day cooking food together. One day when I'm an old man, we went to the movies a few times. One day when I'm an old man, and I'll never forget, regret that. Hey, you know what? When I was 40 years old, I got to hang out with my dad for 8 months, just hang out and just shoot the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? No, and thank God I was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? No, but thank God I'm in a spot where I was able to do that. I'm not rich, but all my bills were paid for. You know what I'm saying? No, thank God. How many people could go 8 months? You know what? Fucking after a reset. Because I thought I had my life figured out in Colorado with my great job, with my pension, with a beautiful woman. I thought I had it all, but I guess I cannot.
Que nada. Que nada.
hey, 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 you. Am
Que
I the
nada.
only one you love, baby? Oh, cannot.
Que nada.
Hey, wait, you're not
Oh,
seeing
man.
anyone else. I don't know if I cannot do
Oh, man.
this. George Jordan said he's from Canada. He said I'm out of here, bro. I'm sorry, Jordan. Jordan, I really destroyed your chocha tonight. I'm sorry, but it worked out, man.
Yeah,
Come to
even
America.
Sak is like goes crazy nuts. Oh,
Dude, it's just an act, man. This is an entertainment. That's all it is.
yeah,
Like, do you think that uh people that play Batman are really Batman? Do you think Scarface, Al Pacino was at home with his kids eating pasta? Do you think he's really Scarface? It's just a cigar channel with entertainment. That's all it is.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though? Well, what's gonna happen after I hang this up? I'm gonna go home, wash my balls, have a snack, look at my phone for an hour, and go to bed. Like it life sucks. It's kind of boring. This is a place to kind of like ha ha ha. It's just
Yeah.
I don't need to
Yeah,
explain
but
it.
listen, I mean, it is what it is, right? It's it's expensive, and now the cigars are getting expensive all over the fucking place, like Europe and shit. I mean, that's why now this company is pushing more cigars to Europe.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, everywhere because the
Well, they
Cubans
have
got
this opportunity to sell non-Cubans in Europe because it's so expensive that if people are cutting back, but they come in and see a $30-$40 Padron or $34 Davidoff or a $20 General cigar, they're gonna go, well, I'm not spending $100 on a Cuban today. You know what I'm saying, though?
I mean, it's not bad to explore, like cigars from different countries, how
No,
they,
we're past that, bro. I'm not talking about if you're very well off. For most people, regular people, if you're middle class,
yeah.
if you're in Europe, can you really justify how much they charge you for Cubans over there with their taxes? How much?
Well, it depends. Different cigars, different price, but yeah.
Okay, but okay, just give me give me the lowest case. But most places aren't going to carry value cigars for for
Well, I
10.
mean, well, you're talking like there is the. I mean, 15, 20 euro. I mean, you can't find 15 euro cigar this day. Like, like Cuban cigar, 15 euro. It used to be like the small ones, or
Yeah.
regular branding.
Yeah, the guys in
But
Australia were saying $30, 30, 40 Australian with the smallest, like
yeah,
a petite Corona. A
yeah,
petite
exactly.
Corona. So if a petite Corona is, let's say, $30, $35, what is a Robusto? $60? That's fucking crazy. Bro,
But
at
yeah,
that point,
you go Nicaraguan or like Dominican cigars, 9 euros, and people will buy them and smoke them.
I gotta drop this ash. I'm getting a good burn line, but it would look there was a part where like I don't know I don't know. I don't like how that cracked, and I thought the cigar like went out for a second before, but it's almost like the cherry went underneath the wrapper, but then it picked it back up, but it kind of made a separation. Does that make any sense? So I gotta drop that. Yeah, and it came off. You see how it kind of bust. Well, whatever. The cigar's fine. It's got a very full pack. It's very sharp corners, and I'll tell you what, man. This in the cold is a great time. I got nothing bad to say. It definitely tastes better in colder weather than at 100 degrees
Okay,
sweating.
but it's not just cold, bro. You have to consider the humidity. Humidity, I think, messes cigars most than the weather, because okay, so in Alaska, right? It wasn't
Mhm.
even that cold. Like June, you can sit outside with t-shirt and you're okay. And cigars are drying while you're smoking. So the cigars
Really?
that I took with me, that I thought, like, on the dry side, but and the cigars were really like drying out as you were smoking the cigar. So that's another thing. Just not just cold, it's the humidity worse,
Yeah.
because the
Well,
the
yeah.
cigar is
I
getting
think
wet
I
while you're
think
smoking.
I think extreme humidity, like high humidity, is the worst case for cigars.
Yeah,
Well, I think high humidity and high heat is the worst case. That
yeah.
combination.
Well, yeah,
It's
that's a combination.
yeah, bro. And then of course for thicker cigars, darker cigars, stronger cigars, it's going to use darker, thicker tobacco, right? That's the worst case because those burn even slower. So now it's just going to be, you know what I'm saying though? Like if you have to smoke in a hot area, just smoke like a medium strength Connecticut shade. You have a better chance of it burning right. You know what I'm saying though? But
Yeah,
if you light up a Liga number 9 and it's 90% humidity and it's 100 degrees out, that's the wrong cigar to smoke, bro. Wrong cigar.
yep, totally.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, I'm digging it. It's chocolatey, it's peanut butter, it's got some earth to it, it has some graininess to it. Definitely not as smooth as a 26, but much cheaper. Nice amount of black pepper, a slight buttery oiliness on the tongue. And the finish is about medium right now. It's not super long, but it's enjoyable. Look, at the end of the day, it's I think it's a good mid-tier cigar that gives you a good flavor profile. It's almost like if you had a luxury cigar that wasn't as okay. It's like a luxury profile. It really is, but mid-tier price point, and it doesn't feel like it's as refined as a luxury. Like it doesn't feel like a $20 luxury cigar like a David off Nicaragua. If you want a cigar with some similar flavor, but you'll see it with more age, and I mean, and the David of Nicaragua is really refined. Although not the one you, what was the one you got? The box press. What was the one the issue you had? The
The
squishy.
10 anniversary
We're
Nicaragua.
not talking about the 10. I don't know what the fuck happened with that, but I'm talking about regular David of Nicaragua is a great blend, and the Robusto or something like that is really nice. And it's really nice, and that's really refined. This is not as refined as that. However, though, I mean, it's $11 at a store and $3 on the internet. You're not going to get Davidoff's half price anywhere, and then you won't get Davidoff's for $3 anywhere. So, in a way, for example, an average guy, if you said, "Would you want 7 of these or one Davidoff Nicaragua?" Now, Davidoff Nicaragua is a better cigar, yes, but I could have 7 nights of smoking a very enjoyable cigar versus one. Now, of course, once in a while I might want to have a nice cigar like Davidoff, but this is still nice. That's just nicer. It's not like mid. I'm sick of saying mid-tier cigars are just mid-tier cigars are nice, but luxury cigars are just nicer. Does that make any sense? Mid-tier is still good. There's still a lot of good mid-tier shit. You know, you know,
Yeah,
and you have different price options at mid-tier because you could get pay full price, at the store, or maybe less, a little less to like I don't know how Cigar Bid does it. I don't know how in 2024 this is cheaper than a McDonald's cheeseburger. I don't know. How is this $3?
I don't know. I mean,
Like
mass
when you
mass
think about
production, I guess.
it's just the cigar market, bro, is flooded. And these cigar companies, dude, they sell so many cigars. But to think that they don't have extra cigars, they can't sell everything they make, right? So it is what it is, bro. Rocky Patel still
Yeah,
made money
that
on this.
$100 cigar Rocky Patel makes, right?
I'm not even gonna talk about it. You
Yeah,
know how
but
much a cigar like this really costs Rocky Patel to make without the box and the band? Not even
well,
a dollar. Not
yeah,
even a dollar.
it has
Not
to
even
be,
a
man.
dollar.
It
It's
has
not
to
even a
be.
dollar.
Yeah,
No.
I mean, and then you pay taxes, and then all the logistics, and then the band, and then all that shit. It adds up.
Bro, they make their own boxes, bro. Even bro, I told you what the guy from General told me. An expensive cigar, a luxury cigar, only costs $2 to make. That's it. A luxury cigar.
Yeah,
At,
bro.
at, their,
Okay,
at
okay.
their cost because they own all their fields, they own all the factories, they make
That's
their own.
the okay. If that's the case, then you gotta count everything like that. How much do you think they feed the cow that you buy the steak for $10?
I get what you're trying to say, bro.
It's the
But the
same
difference is
thing.
a
Same
cow
thing.
only has dude, a field has a lot more yield than a cow. You get what I'm saying though, bro?
Well, look. I mean,
And a cow you have to keep on feeding it. Once
it's
they
not
cut the
one cow. I'm not talking. It's like I mean, if like they're selling 100,000 pounds of steak
what
and
I'm
you buy
trying
one
to
pound
tell
of
you is,
steak,
bro, there's such an illusion that when you go to the store and buy even this cigar for $12, if you think it even costs $6 to make, you're wrong.
it can't.
Okay, for example, um,
You're talking about the
six,
cost.
let
That's
me
with the
finish.
labor, with
Six,
everything, right?
5 years ago, when I got the $5 Fuentes, remember that when they priced it wrong?
Uh huh.
So and there was what in that box? How many 20 cigars in that box or 25? It was Robusto. How many Robustos
I
did you get
don't
in that
know.
box? Oh, I don't know. Somebody look up when you get in a full box of Robusto Anejos. A big box. The point is, the guy told me when I came back to buy the Toros for $6, and he's like, "Bro, you're the motherfucker." Blah blah blah. And I paid. I actually didn't even pay. Was it 5 or 4, whatever it was, because he gave it to me cheaper because I bought the box. The point was, um, he's like, that box of cigars cost me $250 cost. That means Fuente, 5 years ago, Fuente, a full box of Anejo Robustos charges the store $250. Right, right. That's just the cost to the store. Now the store, on top of that, in New York State, is got to pay 75% of the 250 to New York State in tax. Okay, but that's a separate issue though. I'm just talking about MSRP. All right. Okay, and then they got to make some money off it, right? Okay, most cigars they can make $1 or $2 per cigar at the end. So the point is, at 250, and let's say there's 20 cigars in there, right? What is that? If there was 10, it's 25, $12.50 a cigar. That's what
Uh,
Fuente's charging the store. Now, of course, we're not going to talk about the taxes because that's no. I'm just talking about what the cost is. So, do you really think it costs Fuente $12.50 to make an anejo and put it in that box? False. False. I mean, major false. Major false, dude. So what I'm saying is, like, the cigars are even marked up at cost price to the store, and then when you get it, that 12.50 cigar with taxes is now $24. So they're making this cigar that cost them $2. And you want to say, oh, even $3? Okay, $3, and you paid 24. I'm telling you, this is all of our assholes getting fucked by Fuente. There you go. Want some more? I'm telling you, man. Dude, stop thinking your $25 cigar costs $23 to make. Fucking bullshit, man. Well, hello? Why do you fuck me so much? And here's Carlito. Cause I can, hombre. Cause I can. I fuck you. They fuck us, man. We're all getting fucked. We're getting fucked. This big.
PG. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, it's
No,
overhead.
PG, that's wholesale price, PG.
Okay, but you're talking about making. Don't talk about making. You gotta talk about how much that box costs Fuente to deliver to the shop. You have distributors, right? So Fuente is not selling you cigars, bro. Period. Fuente does not sell you cigars. Fuente does not sell any B&M, any company cigars.
Okay,
Fuente
they give
sells
distributors.
Fuente sells cigars to distributors.
Distributors, yeah.
That's
So
it.
if okay, so that's even worse because that
Okay,
means
so the
that's what he that,
distributors have their own prices
and
added to
that's what
it.
he paid. That's what I'm saying. He said his cost. So he pays
Okay,
the distributor.
yeah.
His cost was $250, which means even then, so the cigars cost even less.
Well, okay, so I mean, it goes hand to hand, from hand to hand to hand before it gets to the fucking shop.
What I'm saying is, bro, what I'm just trying to bring some light on the topic. By the time you buy that $20 cigar, this thing I'm telling you at best costs $2 to $3 for Fuente to make, box, ship. Bro, I'm telling you, man, huge markups. That's what I'm saying is when you're buying an $11 Rocky Patel for
Bro,
$3 on the internet.
you're talking about cartel cocaine profit, dude. I mean, I mean, if they make that much profit,
Yeah,
no, dude. I mean,
yeah.
it still costs money to make cigars. The time that I mean, how would you consider if this is you talking from seed, right? From seed. Do you know they ship their seeds to US to be coated with special green coating? So they start spending money from the seed, and then you have the farm, and then you have to grow the tobacco, and then you have to harvest the tobacco, and then you have to age the tobacco, and then you have to play with the tobacco meanwhile you're aging. You turn
Yeah.
around this and that, like
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
it's pretty cheap when you're paying Dominicans in Dominican Republic. They don't pay them a lot of money.
yeah, it's
You know,
pretty, but I mean, you still have to keep the workforce. You have to keep people working. I mean, you have
they're not
managers. You
they're not
have
paying, they're not paying New York City union rates. Come on,
no,
dude.
they're not. But
Come,
of
come
course,
on,
that's why they're doing it in
bro.
Dominican.
They grow tobacco in poor countries and they pay poor people poor wages. And I'm not saying it is what it is, but don't act like do them. They're doing pretty good, man. There's a lot of gouge, even at MSRP. That's how I'm telling you. So when you're getting a Rocky Patel an $11 cigar for $3, they still made money. I'm telling you. Because also with a lot of these websites like this, I think they get these cigars in big packs, no boxes. They can get them in 100 pack. You know what I'm saying? No, just plastic. No boxes. They could buy them in mass. You know what I mean? These internet guys don't need the box when they make sampler packs. You know what I'm saying? No, and you can get it from a better price. No box, less weight.
Why?
Because what do you think? You think when cigar page, so he's gonna buy one box, 20 of these, then you know throw the box out and to make a sampler for 20 different people. They buy shit by the gigantic bundles. They don't need the fucking box. Almost like a
So
reload.
in your theory, that cigar that you buy $30, it costs Rocky Patel 20 cents to make.
What I'm saying is, without a box and on top of that, Rocky Patel and Cigar Page still made money when I only paid $3. They're not doing it for free. So this cigar doesn't even cost $2 to make. Because what are they going to split 50 cents between Cigar Page and Rocky Patel? I'm telling you, bro. Telling you, bro. Here's all of our assholes. We're getting so fucked. We're just used to getting fucked. Even mid-tier cigars, I'm saying, bro, this cigar might cost it, maybe cost this motherfucker $1 would be stretch you get to make because then for $2 more, what Rocky Patel gets $1 and Cigar Page gets $1. Okay, there you go. Those guys both made $1, right? And you got a cigar for $3, and somebody's still making money. Do you get what I'm saying? They didn't
Of
steal these
course,
cigars.
they're not just going to give away the cigars.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, though. Now, obviously, these brands are offset because maybe maybe the cigars they sell at full price at lounges is so much high profit that they could also sell these mid-tier cigars with low profit on the internet just to get rid of them in higher volumes. That make any sense? So they have, because they told me, the guy to smoke in 30% of basic cigar businesses, cigars are sold at stores, and 70% is about sold on the internet right now in America. So, but that 30% sold in stores is full price. So $11. So if 30% of Rocky Patel's are sold at full price, in this case, this cigar $11 with more profit. Well, then if you have 70% of them sold with little profit, but still it's higher volume, it's offset. You know what I'm saying? No, they're still making money, but I think the store is how they're able to do the online. Does that make any sense? If they weren't selling
I
them
mean,
on the
okay, that's just one of their lines. They're giving it away. I mean, but there was, maybe every time they make a sale on some type of line, because Rocky makes shitload of cigars, like 50 different cigars probably. Yeah, Australia is fucking expensive too. Crazy.
what is Sack talking about? Sack, you haven't had sex in 10 years, Sack. Remember that you said that? Who was
Yeah,
this? Hey, Strategic 33, how's your balls?
strategic.
Strategic, you missed the party, man. We were having a good time.
Yeah,
We're having a good time. We're having a good time.
it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, a good time, bro. I was just having a good time joking around. You know what I'm saying, though? Yeah, bro. Good time. Yeah, I had a good time, man. I had a good time. I had a good day, bro.
The
I
Anejo
actually had,
shark
what's
I
that?
bought in Dominican for 18.95 MSRP,
Yeah, that's a good price, but
and it was
there's still a
here
lot of
for
profit.
$40. You
Bro, we're living in the epidemic of gouge of everything, bro. Everything's getting massively
Yeah,
gouged. Massively. Massively.
yeah. Watches, cars, everything.
And here's the weird thing about cigars. It's a one-time use product like alcohol. At the same time, cigars are not a one-time purchase if guys are trading though. So with collectible cigars, the only benefit of the collectible of the higher end cigars, like Davidoff or high end Fuentes, that yeah, they're a really crazy price. But if you buy them and don't smoke them, or you find them, you could probably trade them or make more money off them because people are willing to. How whereas Rocky Patel was meant to be smoking because when you buy this at $3, nobody cares. Unless I
Right.
want to sell them for $5, somebody would still buy it. But that would be a very I would need a lot of volume to make profit. You know what I'm saying though? And once again, I don't have a tobacco license, so I don't recommend doing that. So in a way, whereas a car, right? You could buy a car, but then you might trade it in. You buy a cigar and smoke it, you can't trade it in. It's done. You smoked the cigar. You know what I'm saying though?
Right.
So, you know, a
You're burning
cigar
money,
really,
basically.
yeah, but once you buy a cigar, the value's over because you're gonna smoke it. But unless it's a high-end cigar and there's people willing to buy it secondhand. So in a way, mid-tier and low-tier cigars, once you buy it, it's done. Nobody cares. But it's a great price, but nobody cares.
Well,
High-end
you
cigars,
can say the same thing about wine, pretty much.
yeah,
You can.
if you buy a $5 bottle of wine, that's
Nobody
cheap, and you
cares. I
yeah,
mean,
but you can have a good time for $5. But you're right, but nobody cares. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. I
Yeah.
mean,
No, we can agree about the nobody cares, but in a way, nobody but nobody cares also is cheaper though. So it's like there's a benefit cheaper stuff up front is the benefit for if you're going to use it. But if you
look.
want to
Imagine
trade
you
it,
take that. Imagine you take that $5 bottle of wine. Let's say to prison.
yeah.
Then
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
then that $5 bottle will become $100.
Yeah, but you have to fit it in your asshole. How are you going to get it there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying example or a dry calendar. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not. I'm not dealing with alcohol. I'm just saying, for example. But meanwhile, you can buy a known wine and age it because wine ages in the bottle. I mean, you can keep it for 10, 20 years and sell it for triple the price. of your. I mean,
Especially if it's a collectible wine. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Um, well, you think wine gets a lot better in the bottle?
Well, I don't think that's a fact. Like cognac and
Well,
scotch,
I'll go
whatever.
fuck myself. You really think it gets that much better? How much better are you talking about?
No, no, no. Wine ages in the bottle. They're just like the cigars. Wine ages in the bottle. Like cognac and whiskey, once you get them out of
It's
the,
done.
the cask, that's it. It stopped.
That's it. It's done. It's
But
done.
the wine, it's the red wine, yeah. Red wine is ages in the bottle, but you have to keep them on the side so the cork doesn't get dry, doesn't get air in there. So, you know,
Yeah.
so the wine keeps aging in the bottle. So
Mm.
you can age wine for 50 years, 100 years. People been aging.
Well, it's also got to get kept in a cool, dry place without sunlight, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Just, yeah. I mean,
Keep it in a
some
wine cellar.
the wine cellar, that's what it is.
Wine's a funny thing, man. I enjoy a glass of wine here and there, but I think, and I don't get drunk anymore. I don't. But when you get drunk off wine, it's a really bad buzz. Like the next day, you're hurting. Like if you drink a bottle of wine, the next day is a bad hangover
Well,
day.
because look, usually when people drink wine, they don't drink water with it,
Yeah.
and it's all about dehydration. Who you see like drinking wine and drinking water? I mean, nobody does that. They drink wine for the water.
Mm,
So if you don't drink water, then from dehydration, you're going to get the hangover and all that bad stuff.
mm. PG likes skin. No, wine is a nice, like when you're drinking it, it's a night it's a good time. But the hangover from wine, I think it's worse than whiskey. If you drank like 2 bottles of wine the next day, bro, you are hurting, bro.
Yeah, because
You
you
are.
don't drink water.
Well, it's just too much sugar.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's a lot of sugar, bro. I think wine
Well,
is
the
one of my.
sugars become alcohol. The sugars, if you don't drink like sweet wine, then the dry wine is there is no sugar. It's just alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, now you're talking about wine. Now you make me want to wine.
No, I think wine's the best alcohol with food. If you have
Oh
a
no.
pasta or a steak or fish, you know what I'm saying though, or even cheese and crackers. I don't care if it's pretzels and cheese. You know, I don't care if it's a chicken dinner with asparagus. I think wine is the best alcoholic drink with food. I'm not really crazy with beer with food. Yeah, unless you're talking about like snacks or chips or fucking I don't know, chicken wings or some bullshit like that or pizza. But nah, I don't really drink. I really don't. I'm trying to think. The last time I had a drink was 2 weeks ago in New York. I had one scotch with my family. That's it. I had one scotch. Wow, nice, nice,
I keep it in the refrigerator.
nice. Look at that. Nice glass. Nice, nice.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, smell the choach.
George.
Yeah, nice.
Uh-huh.
How is it?
Beautiful. Look at
Mhm.
the color. Very
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
my choach.
So the priest is like telling somebody, like, hey, listen, you're a drunken, you drink a lot of wine, you're committing a sin. And then the guy tells the priest, do you drink grape juice? The priest, yes, says, yeah, I drink grape juice. Okay, he said, you drink the grape juice right after when you squeeze it. I ferment it and then drink it. What's the difference?
I think that joke would be funny if you're drunk.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, but
So this guy, he his car breaks down in Pennsylvania, so he's walking to a gas station. After 5 miles, he's getting tired. So he's fucking got his thumb up. And there's Amish people. They pull over their horse and buggy. They say, "Hey, brother, what's the problem? Could you give me a ride to the gas station? I need a tow truck." No problem, brother. It's 10 minutes. 10 minutes in the so they're riding in the buggy, dun, 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 dun. And he said, "If you don't have me asking, sir, what's your name?" He said, "Zachariah, brother." He said, "Well, Zachariah, how do you live without the internet?" He said, "How do you even see naked women without the internet? What do you do?" Zachariah's riding his horse, and he says, "Well, your mother just has to mail me the pictures."
Yeah. Magazines.
Yeah. No, his mother's sending him nudes in the mail. I forget it.
Yeah, yeah, I get it, bro.
I forget it. You ruined the joke, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. uh, mm. Joshua says in the Bible it says drink wine and eat your dinner. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with having a drink. What the Bible says is about being not drunk. So to excess, if you're drinking like crazy and getting crazy, yeah, that's because it's not good for your health and it's not good for your mind, and you're gonna make a lot of bad decisions. And it's expensive and it's a waste. So you want to have a glass of wine? Great. You want to have a whole bottle? Probably a bad idea. Two bottles every day, you're gonna die. You can't imagine drinking two bottles of wine every day. I mean, holy shit! Like your
that's
liver's just
that's alcoholic stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, I mean, 2 bottles is not that many actually, but
Oh my dude, 2 bottles a day? Are you?
yeah, French do it all day. Yeah, you know the box wine, three
Yeah.
dollar for the box.
I'll tell you what. A lot of the box wine is actually not bad. Okay, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna use his name, but the guy that I got to hang out with a lot in Florida, who has his own cigar and has his own wine. I picked his brain for hours about different topics, and nobody told me about wine because he has his own wine brand, right? Obviously, he's not a vertically integrated, right? He doesn't have his own farms and own bottling, right? His own workers. So what does he do? He has a contract, right? So let's
Right,
say I have a contract
AJF.
with let's say it's a contract with the O-Pee-Chee wine. Okay, so his wine doesn't say O-Pee-Chee wine; it'll say Richie's wine. Okay, so it's a contract. The point is, he sells his wine for $15. Now his cost, it was like altogether $5, right? But then you have some shipping, right? He said though, of that $5, more of the cost was because of the bottle and the when you get a bottle, because he chose a thicker bottle, trying to make it look nicer. He
Yeah,
says that heavier bottle cost and the printing on the bottle, you know what I'm saying though, costs more than the actual wine. Isn't that crazy?
yeah.
So that
See the cigar.
$15
See,
bottle of
see
wine,
that you have the cigars with the same thing, packaging and labeling. See, that's the same problem. I mean, same thing, bro.
no, but a
Why
bit,
you
dude,
still grow?
dude,
You still
dude,
grow. You
dude, dude,
harvest.
dude, wine is a lot heavier than fucking cigars, man. So one bottle of wine is heavier than how many
Yeah,
bottles of
but I'm talking about the the inside of the business.
yeah, but dude, all their bands, the bands aren't costing $5 a piece. You know what I'm saying though? So if I'm telling you,
Well,
like
I ordered the bands from a fucking man. It was like $1.50 each.
for you, but if you're making a
Mm.
million cigars, you're gonna get a better price.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, but still, I mean,
Yeah.
there are bands too. Like for example, this one. I mean, there you can see a whole lot of shit with the UV light that you can see like with naked eye. So
Yeah,
that's more money.
sure. Yeah,
And
yeah. At that
that's a
level,
beautiful band.
yeah,
That's the second band though.
yeah, yeah.
Let me bring the light. It's interesting.
You said, "Yo, Richie," they were talking about that movie. You spoke about that. What movie are you talking about? Were you talking about that evil movie, Terrifier 3? One of the most satanic, evil movies ever made. That movie was the good thing about that movie was it was completely honest about like how satanic people would be. I'm telling you, bro. That was pure Satanism. That movie was so satanic. The good thing was it showed about real evil. Like those clowns are demonically possessed, and the level of enjoyment the clowns got off of what they did, that's realistic, man. People that are really, really worshiping Satan, if they could get away with that, they'd be doing that. And they do. They go in caves, they go in bunkers, they go in abandoned places. They got rich people with the basements in their house and tunnels. If they could get away with it, that's the kind of sick shit they're into. Okay, okay. I can't
Okay.
stress it. Get
Okay. So this is older band. Look, you can see now there is nothing much on it. This is from 2018. See that? You can see nothing. These are the newer bands here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, damn. Yeah, this is kind of tough.
I don't know if I can see it, but
Right
yeah,
there. Look, look, look. See all of that? Those lines?
yeah. I saw some stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's like a lot more stuff happening when you
It's
put that light
interesting.
on them.
But why are they doing that though? People making counterfeit database?
Well, it's still, I guess, I don't know. It's no, I don't think. Well, it's been too expensive to counterfeit another bay. But then again, you never know. That one place, remember they busted in Florida?
Dude,
They had like
dude,
shitload of labels.
that's
They
what I'm
even had,
saying. This
they even had
dude,
labels for Macanudo.
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. For example, bro, I've been to shops that the owners don't sell or throw out the boxes, especially the higher end boxes. Now you could say, oh, maybe they just want to keep them. Or maybe there's people that will buy those high end boxes because they're going to put counterfeit cigars in there. Do you see what I'm saying, though? So let's just say, bro, let's say I own a shop and I got a guy in Miami. Yeah, that Atabay box, I'll give you 100. Why? Because he's going to fill it up with fake cigars, maybe good cigars, but fake cigars with the fake bands, and most people won't even fucking realize it. And I'm telling you, especially, you know what I'm saying though? Like, dude, come on, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, obviously,
Dude,
I guess, and maybe
the
they sending the fake non-Cuban ones to Europe. You know how they said like
no,
fake Cubans
I'm
here?
not, yeah, yeah, but that I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of reversed. But I'm just saying though, bro. Like there's counterfeits. They could be selling counterfeits in like South America. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's just fucking. I guess people
Dude,
counterfeit it.
that was one shop in Miami, and you see how many bands he had. Over a million bands, bro.
Right.
What was he doing, bro? How many fucking fake cigars are they making?
I mean, bro, the Cubans, they bake every day, all day, like 24/7. But non-Cubans now, that's the weird part. I mean,
No, but dude, there's money in it. If there's money in it, people are doing it, bro. You know?
if you fake, I mean, you gotta fake like high-end stuff, Opus or not even
No, but
Patron.
it's crazy that they're making fake Macanudos. You know, it's crazy. You know.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
question is like, where are they selling those things? Like, are they selling them at like a gas station? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
You know,
don't know, man.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Like shops, local shop, whatever shops, I don't know. But how many they gonna sell to make a profit? And the Bacanudo is not an expensive brand. I mean, how much they gonna sell them for?
Even the same price, now you're making more profit. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, if the shop buys it for way cheaper, then you know.
That's what I'm saying though. So here's the thing: they might be, for example, if you have a store and you have real cigars, but in between there you might refill the boxes with some fakes, right? Now those fakes you didn't pay tax on, and you don't have to pay tax on the
And you
sales
bought it
tax.
cheap, way cheaper than.
Right. So now, for example, that let's say a $10 cigar, you didn't pay that state tax beforehand, and then on the sales tax, let's say the sales tax is 8%, you charge the customer. That's all your money. You see what I'm saying though? You don't have
Right.
to report that because you only have to give the state all the stuff you sold, but you didn't. If you sold a million cigars but only bought 750,000, you only sold 750,000. Does that make any sense? So now you have 250,000 cigars that you didn't pay tax on. But the people, customers did. You see what I'm saying? I mean, dude, you could cook the books, man. I mean, sky's the limit.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Bro, if people weren't doing illegal shit, the prisons wouldn't be full. Come on, man. I mean, the prisons are fucking full, bro. People do a lot of shady shit. You do insurance. There's a lot of people that do, false insurance claims. Oh yeah, I got in a car accident. Oh yeah, someone broke in. I'm like, oh, my truck got stolen, and they have fraud. There's a lot of fraud.
Well, there is a fraud. Of course, it is.
Yeah, yeah. So
Every
come on.
insurance, all the insurance, like the Department of Insurance, has its own team,
Of course. So you
cops.
don't think there's no cigar fraud,
Of course,
or it's
there
only
is.
on the
I
Cuban
mean,
side, bro? No, I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of fraud.
well,
So
wherever there's money, there is fraud. So, and the faking is number one cigar fraud. So that's
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Well, if prostitution is sex fraud, then marriage is relationship fraud. It's like I love you, baby. Let's get married, and then 2 years later, I'm getting frauded. Yeah, I'm getting frauded a lot.
Lately.
Hey, hey, are we gonna have sex? Oh, I cannot do it.
Man, yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah, bro. The fraud is a real thing, man. It's a real thing.
Yeah, but Macanudo, I mean, if they do fraud, I mean, Opus or not even Davidoff, dude.
No, but you gotta understand though, bro. Here's the problem with high end cigars. It's a smaller market. There are more people that buy mid tier than luxury cigars by volume. So you could sell way more Macanudos than Davidoffs by volume. You know what I'm saying though? So maybe they're just being, hey, listen, you could do high end because maybe the average guy that's smoking Cohiba or Macanudo, I'm sorry, or Davidoff, they would know a fake because like that's not that cigar. But a regular Joe Schmo buying Macanudo, he doesn't know. He's just smoking a cigar. I would know because I love Macanudo and I know their blends. But you know what I'm saying though? Maybe they're
Right.
just the average guy buying a newbie buying also, how hard is it to fake a Macanudo like the old school Macanudo? It's just a Connecticut shade wrapper. So all
No.
Connecticut shade cigars almost
Yeah,
taste
I
the same
mean,
liquid. So, and they're probably not even bad, because you're down in Miami, you got Cubans rolling, fake Macanudos. They're not going to be shitty.
yeah,
They probably smoke fine.
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Uh, uh, you know, uh,
Yeah. And it might just be a situation, bro, where
well, yeah, you know
the
how many like small like factories in Dominican? There's shit. I mean, you have
dude,
the
there, there,
known
there there are
factories, but there are
factories
like
in
shitload of
Florida,
small factories. I mean,
bro. I know people, bro, that like, bro. Okay, I'll say another example. I knew this guy in New York. He had money, and he flew out to Las Vegas, and he met this Cuban guy, and you'd meet him at a hotel, and you pick up. You have a few different cigars, and different tobacco. You tell him what you wanted, okay, and you had to order at least 1,000, and he'd make you 1,000 to as much as you wanted of cigars for yourself of your own cigar. This guy didn't have a tobacco license, but the guy was a Cuban and a professional cigar maker. So that's one guy doing that, right? And then like a month later, you get 1,000 cigars shipped to your house from somebody in Las Vegas or wherever the fuck the guy. You see what I'm saying though? And so and the guy spent good money on it, but he had his own custom. I'm not lying to you. I smoked that cigar a few times. They were like a 6 by 54. It was a nice blend. He met this guy. I don't know how he knew this guy, but obviously, if you got the money, bro, there are people making cigars. So is that illegal?
yeah.
Sure. No one's
Well,
paying
all the
tax.
farm roads are, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, the farm roads. People roll
But
them
that's
in
in
their
Cuba. I'm
farms.
talking about in America. It's
Yeah.
illegal in America to make cigars and not pay tax to the U.S. government. and the state you're in. You see what I'm saying though? But it
Yeah.
happens, and nobody cares. So what I'm saying is though, but that guy wasn't putting Macanudo labels on it. But if you wanted that, if you said, "Oh, hey, I want my whatever," fuck, I don't know. You see what I'm
I
saying
mean,
though?
obviously, if it's yeah, if it's like Cuban even farmer rolls, you don't want to put maca noodle label on it. But yeah, if it's rolled in a factory somewhere in Dominican, shit. I mean,
No, this shit was made in Las Vegas. I mean, obviously, he buys his own tobacco where he
yeah.
gets it. Whoever, dude, there's a black market for everything, bro. There's a black
Well, you
market for
don't have to
everything.
go to black. I mean, well, in Dominican there is like a bazaar. You can go and tobacco leaves. You choose to buy a tobacco leaf. You can buy them online, which is way more expensive than as if you buy it from Dominican. But yeah,
What I'm saying is the main reason of doing it is profit, no middleman, and cutting out the government of their taxes both ways. You know what I'm saying? No.
well, yeah.
So yeah, that guy's not vertically integrated. He doesn't have his own farm, but with no tax, it's still more profitable than if you were vertical. Bro, the amount of taxes in tobacco and is a lot in importation. So if you get a guy that, let's say, he has a couple of thousand pounds of his own tobacco, and you want your own cigar, and I don't think it wasn't like crazy. Like it might have been, let's say, $10 a cigar. But that was just but there's no tax involved, so that's a really good cigar. You know what I'm saying though? With taxes, that could have been a $20 cigar.
Okay, so the cigar that I rolled, uh, like three something a piece, but that's without a labor.
And that's at
So
your cost. You're not buying a million pounds of tobacco.
right, yeah, the online tobacco is pretty expensive actually.
Mm,
I mean, you're buying the fillers for $23 a pound, but
yeah.
that's not what it costs.
And remember too, you weren't skipping. You were really if you were skipping, you could have made it even cheaper.
Yeah, it's still they're still packed.
No, what I'm saying is, let's say each cigar you cut out a leaf, you could have saved money. You know what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
and
then
that's at
again,
your
I
so
wasn't I wasn't doing for profit. I just calculated.
no. What I'm saying is, but the cost. Though I'm saying, if you put one
Yeah,
less leaf, you could have made it less money. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
mean, more profit.
If you put like half less leaf, and then the cigar is like consists of like seven, six, five leaves, then every 10 cigar you will have another cigar.
Yeah, yeah, and that's at your cost. Like I said, the main thing is the yield. The more things you buy, the lower cost you can get it at. So um,
And then yeah, yeah. If you buy it from Dominican, then it's way cheaper.
yeah, no, it's interesting, man. But I'm telling you, when it comes to that, there's definitely a black market for everything, man. I mean, everything.
Yeah, whatever people buy, there is a black market.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look at Chinatown, bro. You know how many fake bags and watches they sell down there?
Oof, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's like the watches, but if you're buying a Rolex for $100 and it's not real, but and I bought one in the past, but it looked nice. It was $100, and it was
Yeah,
like whatever. When you go
yeah, it
out
looks
town,
nice.
yeah, no, nobody
And if
cares.
somebody's trying to rob you, you don't care about it. It's $100. But see that there are different qualities of. I mean, you can buy a $30 fake Rolex and then $1,800 fake Rolex. So
Yeah,
which is like if you're not professional, that $1,800 Rolex you can't even. I mean,
yeah. But at the end of the day, if you enjoyed that, if you know up front you're buying a fake, but it's still good quality, what's wrong with that? You say, hey, but you say you bought $1,000 fake Rolex, but it's a really good watch and you enjoy it.
okay, well the same thing is like if you buy a fake Cuban, so it's not the same
No, the
thing, right?
problem with fake Cubans is most everyone goes, it's not fake. That's the problem. People
Listen,
think they're
so
buying.
basically, like it can be real Cuban but fake brand, right? Like let's say Cohiba brand, but it's a Cuban cigar. It just has
Yeah,
a Cohiba. It's not a Cohiba.
yeah.
It's a fake Cohiba. It's not fake Cuba per se. It's still Cuban cigar.
But also, it's a fake Cuban if it works.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, some they just put like shit in the cigar and call it like if you buy it like at the beach, let's say in Cancun or Cabo, it's probably like the shittiest quality Cubans that you can get, fake
Yeah.
Cubans. Yeah,
I mean, look, bro, it is what it is,
but
man. It's
some of them actually it's like long filler, decent smoking cigars, but it's still fake brand or fake Cuban. I
that's the
mean,
problem with like,
I don't know
with
what kind of fucking tobacco they use, because some of the fake Cubans I smoked, and it tastes real Cuban cigar. I mean, real Cuban tobacco, you can taste it.
well,
I
sure.
mean,
There's fake Cubans with not Cuban tobacco. There's fake Cubans with real Cuban tobacco. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? You it could be, you know, you don't think there's a black market in Cuba or people. Okay, you don't think there's ways to get tobacco out of Cuba illegally and then make fake cigars? Why not?
yeah. I mean, I don't know about the tobacco leaf itself. Maybe not big quantities, because supposedly it needs to be done by Casa del Habano. If you, let's say, you have a Casa del Habano shop in Paris and you're rolling Cuban cigars in your shop, so you're buying it from Casa del Habano. They send the tobacco to you.
Mm.
But like even if you go in Cuba, bro, there are fake Cuban cigars. Even in Cuba, like fake brand name cigars. Like somebody will tell you, hey, what? Come on, let's go to my shop. My cousin works at the factory. He brings the cigar, and they sell you cohibas. So even in Cuba, you have to know where you're buying the cigars from.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's fakes everywhere, man.
Yep, they
And
they
like you said,
are.
there's different levels of fake. Like there's dangerous fake Cubans that you can get sick, and then there's like legitimately good made Cubans that it's just not. The problem is, for example, like if you're in Switzerland, remember that guy who in Switzerland, right?
Yeah,
He
at the
bought,
Casa del Habano shop.
and he got sued by it's because it's illegal in Switzerland to talk bad about a business. It's
Yeah,
defamation. The
yeah,
company actually sued him for defamation.
yeah. But the tobacco was fake.
It doesn't matter.
The
The,
cigar was fake.
but the company's real, and the Swiss government said he hurt that company's reputation. Even so, bro. I mean, like, remember in America, like that's not that wouldn't be slander. You have a freedom of speech. You don't have freedom of speech in Switzerland like that when it comes to businesses. Did you know
Yeah,
that?
yeah. But that's crazy.
But I'm telling you, what's what happened, and because the guy was like going to write a book about it. I watched the whole video about it.
Yeah.
But
He even took that box. He even took that box to Cuba to get
he flew
authenticated.
it to Cuba, and they said it was not real.
Yeah,
Now, here's the thing, though. It was really nice. I'm sure the cigars tasted great. Everything looked nice, but they weren't real. So
yeah.
the
Those were
question
the
is,
Cohiba Majestosos.
so what I'm
They,
saying is, who's making those? Are really good fakes, though. So
yeah,
my point is, like, the problem is this, though. He paid at the time years ago. Was it 12,500?
8,500.
It's a
But
lot
that
of
cigar
money.
didn't worth that much. I mean, that cigar was way more. The real one,
And they were willing to give him a credit, but the new boxes were costing 14,000 or something like that. So it wasn't
17,
worth.
yeah, 18,000. He
Yeah.
wanted
So he
17, 18,000 for it, for what it worth. But they said, hey, we'll pay you whatever you paid.
yeah.
I don't know who was an asshole at that point. Maybe the shop. Look, the
Dude,
shop.
that guy
I
didn't
don't
need the
know.
money. When you're buying that level of cigars, he's not hurting. That's not he's. It was just the point. That guy's not, if you're spending 8,500 on a box of cigars, you're not hurting for money. So it was the principle.
Yeah, but that cigar was way more. He should have known. That cigar was double the price. The original, the real one was double the price.
No, 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 it wasn't at the time. Years went by. Like you know what I'm saying though.
Yeah, well, I've seen the whole thing, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, who the fuck knows? It's just fucking fake. I wanted to buy a box of
Well,
those,
I don't.
but
I don't think he
I'm
realized
glad
they
I
were fake
didn't.
right away. What's that?
I wanted to buy a box of those, but I'm glad I didn't.
Here's the thing though. The problem with Cubans is, let's say that you bought your Cuban cigars. even let's say if a quarter of them were fakes, but you enjoyed them, do you want to even know? Like, does it matter? Like, it's sad, but you're not buying them and like trying to resell them. So whatever you bought, and if you enjoy it,
Well,
like
dude,
let's
I
say
mean,
you
if
bought.
you enjoy it, it's different. But if you think it's real and you give it to somebody, and then it comes up that it's fucking fake, then it's then you feel bad. I mean, for
No, and
your
I get
smoking,
and I get that. That's a whole
yeah.
other factor of the
If you
embarrassment.
know it's fake, and then you tell them, you know what, this is fake, but it's pretty good. Here, try it. Then it's different. But I mean, it's you give it to somebody without knowing it's fake, and then they figure out it's fake. So it's just like fucking embarrassing. I don't know. But some people just sell it and don't give a fuck about embarrassing or this and that. They just greedy fucking
I mean,
making
dude,
money.
this world loves fakes, man. I mean, you got you got
Yeah, but
guys
I
in
mean, look, it depends how much cheaper you're paying for a fake. Like the Cabo shop that I went to, it is a Casa del Habano shop. So they had fake in one corner. He had a sign, fake Cubans, and he had boxes of cigars there. So I asked him like this cigar say fake Cubans. Like, are they fake Cohiba or fake? There is no Cuban tobacco in there. The guy says, dude, I don't know, I don't know. That's what it is. But like I bought a box and it was looking pretty good. The limitada talisman.
yeah.
I bought a box of those for $320, but the original is 1600.
And were they good?
They were good, yeah. I mean, they were really good.
So at that point, it's like at that price. See, if you're buying fake Cubans and it's really cheaper, then it's like, yeah, I feel less bad about that. If you're paying full price and it's fake, that's a crime. That's a
Yeah,
real crime.
exactly. Exactly. Because it's about the price anyway. So I mean, again, like $32 each cigar. There was 10 of them in there, 320. So $32 for each cigar. I mean, it's still a lot of money for fake.
It's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. And that was years ago.
Even like for a farm roll, it's a lot of money. A real Cuban farm roll, it's still a lot of money. But I don't
It
know.
is
It's
what
just
it is. What it is, man. It is what it is. Look, I mean, people fly to Thailand for fake women. They have sex with lady boys. You know,
oh my god! Here we go.
you know what I'm saying though. I mean, is that a fake Cuban? You say?
Dude, this cigar is way better than a lot of Cubans. I'll tell you that.
No, I'm talking about are lady boys fake Cubans? As
Yeah.
long as you know it's a lady boy. Well, and then again, I don't know.
Okay. Well, it's if you're in Thailand, it's not a fake lady boy. It's I mean, a
Well, yeah,
fake
as
woman
long as
or
you know
whatever.
it's a lady boy. Well, here's the problem: if you're with a woman and you don't know it's a lady boy, then you didn't get faked, unless if you see, I
Right.
guess, I guess
Yeah.
if you
Let's
see,
say without looking nowhere to get a blowjob, and how are you gonna know?
yeah, but then I guess if you use the black light and if you, I guess if the lady boy has a Gurkha, you got a
Uh,
Gurkha.
oh my god, Richie.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, that's but that's
Yeah.
now some people just don't even care. They're like, you know what, whatever. I like
Yeah.
it better. Okay, but I don't know.
I
That's a
don't
real
know.
thing. That,
Yeah.
that's a real thing.
That is a real thing.
That's a real thing, man. That's a holy shit. Yeah, I mean,
Who would have
that's
thunk it?
the world is a crazy place. The world's a crazy place. So
Richie, have you been in Napa Valley?
no, I heard great things about it.
Man, it's a beautiful place,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
harvest time, September.
yeah. I'll tell you what. You know, this past week, I made some friends in the neighborhood. Like I went to different local churches. I went to one tonight, and I was hanging out with the people there, and afterwards, and they had a piano, and I was playing some music. Like, oh my god, you play so nice, and I was talking to everyone, and they said, "You got to come back on Saturday." I said, "What's Saturday?" They said, "We're having pancake and waffle breakfast." And I said, "Oh, that'd be really nice. I'd love to come. It's right down the street from my house." And I said, "This is nice. I want to make friends in the neighborhood, you know." And there was ladies there talking to them, and and I said, "What do you want me to bring? Or do you want me to help cook or clean? You know, I want to help contribute." And they said, "No, no, no. The women, we're gonna cook." And I said, "Wait, so only the guys are gonna?" They're like, "Yeah." They said, "We're gonna all the men sit down and relax, and all the women do all the cooking and cleaning, and you don't have to pay for nothing. We're gonna make you all pancakes and waffles and sausage." And I
Oh.
said, "So the men are gonna have a party, all the women cook and clean?" She says, "Yeah, that's how we do it here. We're old fashioned." I said, "I love this church." Bro,
I love
dude,
this place.
I loved it, bro. I said, "Wait, so you don't want me to help out?" I said, "No, the women, we're gonna cook and clean. You guys relax and eat the pancakes."
Oh.
Okay, okay, dude, Pennsylvania is for me, baby. It's like 1950. I'm gonna sit there ringing the bell. I'm out of pancakes.
More waffles, please.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, waffles. I gotta send it back. Could you make them a little more crispy this time?
Hey, don't give me the sugar syrup, okay? I want the real maple syrup. Oh man.
No, dude. Yeah, and then that's at 9 a.m. And then they said, "Oh, and at 4 p.m. that night, we're gonna on Saturday nights we watch movies." I said, "You watch movies?" They're like, "Yeah, everyone from the congregation we hang out, we have food and hang out and have a good time, make a barbecue. We're gonna watch a movie, and come back at 4 o'clock, hang out." And I said, "Man, this is like a lounge." You know what I'm saying?
You're
No,
in heaven, dude.
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, nice people though, it's just nice to have friends, a conversation. And
well, if you
whatever.
if you tell those women that you live alone, they might come help you, at home too.
Well, I told them, I said, I just moved here, I'm single, and I said, "Oh, you gotta come back for pancakes and waffles." I said, you want me to help out? No. No, the men don't do anything. We're gonna cook and clean everything. Said, "Whatever, man. It'll be a nice time." He said,
Yeah.
"Yeah." He said,
Yes,
"What does
sir.
everyone smoke?" VSG,
VSG
yeah.
Gordo. It's
I didn't even know they made.
Arabe.
That's Atabay. I'm smoking Rocky Patel Decade Robusto. I didn't even know they made a VSG Gordo.
Yeah,
Did they really?
I never heard of it.
Uh, what's the biggest size? I thought the biggest size was 54, but maybe they did. I don't know.
I don't know. It's been a while.
I
Gordo
didn't know
660,
because
right?
Fuente doesn't make regular Fuente though. Like on Fuente cigars, do they make a Gordo?
I don't know. I don't know about VSG.
Yeah. Oh, he's smoking the. Oh, you're smoking the DBL 10th anniversary. What's that? DBL. It's not Rocky Patel. What's DBL?
No, it's not Rocky Patel.
No, Rocky Patel had the DBS. Uh, I don't know what DBL. DBL has that brand. Okay, yeah, I never smoked that though. I hope you're having a good time with that.
Never heard of it.
There's like one homeless guy walking around here, and he's making bird sounds like this. Ooh, ooh, like like like
Oh.
like a like a like a
Hey,
walrus, like a
he's a
walrus.
night owl.
Yeah.
Dominican Big Leg.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
never heard of that one.
It sounds like a big cock club. He said, yeah,
Leg.
yeah, yeah. It's a league. Was it like Justice League? Like you have Batman, no, I'm big cock man. Oh shit.
Dude, there's so many cigars that I haven't even heard of, dude. Just every day something pops up.
Oh, he says it's a wizard, 6 by 58.
Wizard
Yeah,
6 by 56.
yeah, that's pretty much Gordo. You could pretty much, yeah, that's a big cigar. I mean, 58 and 60 is almost no difference. You almost by the eye you couldn't tell the difference. 58's a big gauge.
I think
58
this
fuck.
one is 55.
55. The first Cuban 55 was that Monte Cristo. I think
White Edmundo. Oh
no, the
no no
80th
no.
anniversary, the 80th anniversary, the 80th
No
anniversary.
no 80th anniversary. It was 54, I think.
No, there was a 55.
55.
Yeah, pretty sure on that. Um, it was either the 80th. It was the Monte Cristo was the first, or
Yeah,
the other. What's the other Monte Cristo? The Leander. Remember the Leander?
Leander
The Monte,
has three lines, three sizes.
what I'm saying is one of it was either the Leander or the 80th.
Leander, yeah, it was 55, I think, too.
Yeah, what I'm saying is one of those two cigars was the first 55 Cuban. Because they never made a 55. It was a special size.
Yeah, the 80th is a big cigar.
I like those back. The Leander and the 80th. I smoked them back in the day when I had the Cuban
88 is not
connection.
cheap, dude. It's and hard to find.
Well,
They
I
go
had
like
the
three
eight.
thousand a box for 20 cigars.
Even not when they first came out.
No, 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 no. I
Oh
mean,
no, no. If you're talking, I'm talking about what was it, over 10 years ago. At this point, how old is Monte Cristo now? Is it the 90th or
no, dude. Monte Cristo is like it's old. 80, yeah, 80, probably over 80.
no? But the 80th came out a long time ago. Is what I'm
A
saying.
long time ago, yeah,
Long time ago.
yeah.
Might have been 2000, what, 16, 15. And I think when that came out, that might have been either a year after the 80. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
there was a non-Cuban version of the Monte Cristo 80th.
So
That was
wait a
great.
minute. So 1935, basically, that's where they started, and then
Yes.
80 years, 2015.
Yeah, and it might have came out the following year.
Yeah,
By the time
few years. It takes usually a few years, 3 years,
yeah,
4 years.
2016. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, but here's the thing: they made a back then. Did you know back then Altatus? Altatus has Monte Cristo, the non-Cuban side. Altatus back then, it had 50% ownership of Habano. Did you know that?
really?
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah. But they eventually sold their share. Yes. So check it out. When that came out, the 80th, the non-Cuban 80th and the Cuban 80th actually had some similarities as far as the blend. Um, Obviously, the non-Cuban didn't use Cuban tobacco, but all Cuban seed. But they worked together. It was kind of interesting. I remember reading about it, and then I'm not sure what year. There was a certain year. I don't know how long Altatus had a, a shareholder in Habano. I don't know how they did that. I really don't know. Uh, but then I'm not sure how long that was. And then because
cheers, Josh.
you never heard like on the Cohiba side, like the Cuban Cohibas, they hate Cohiba in the general, like they sued them and everything. But you never heard the Monte Cristo side, like fighting Monte Cristo. As far as like the lawsuits. So I think that was due to Altatus because Altatus owns non-Cuban Monte Cristo.
How about
So
Romeo? Who owns the Romeo? Altatis,
Altatus, Altatus has the big three: H. Upman, Altatus. I'm sorry, Romeo and Monte.
Punch,
No, Punch is general. I just told you, man.
General.
There's only three, but I take that back. Vega Fina that's Altatus too, but is there a Cuban Vega Fina or no?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Uh, Josh, you take it easy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't remember. Um, but yeah, Altatus has less brands than General. But Altatus has very big brands like Romeo. Dude, Romeo by volume. You know how many non-Cuban Romeo cigars they sell? A lot,
A lot, yeah.
a lot. Every shop in America has Romeo in different versions. And remember, Romeo and Monte Cristo, both those brands. There's three versions. You have the Dominican, and then you have the Placencia, and then you have the AJ. So really, those two brands are six brands because you have Romeo and Monte Cristo by AJ in so many blends. You have Romeo and Monte Cristo by Placencia, and then you have Romeo and Monte Cristo by Altatus by Dominican factory in the Garcia
Damn.
factory.
Yeah.
So it's really six brands. Romeo and Monte Cristo is six different brands. Did you know that?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's yeah.
No, it's one brand in a sense, but it's not. Nobody else does that. No other. Think about it. Like General, it's Cohiba and Macanudo and Partagas by General. Um, Now, once in a while, you'll get an off brand, like you'll get a small batch where they'll say, like for example, like with Punch, they made a cigar with Aroa, and that was the what the fuck, the golden era. Okay, so
Right.
that wasn't made by General, that was made by Aroa, but that was a contracted, but they didn't contract the whole brand out. You know what I'm saying though? So, and for example, like Sancho Panza is General, but they contracted one cigar to Oliva. That was the limited cigar, LTD. But Altatus though, they have less brands, but their brands are bigger. Meaning, like I said, Monte Cristo is three different companies. It's Monte Cristo, Plasencia, and AJ. I mean, nobody else. You don't have Fuente by AJ, Fuente by Plasencia, and then Fuente. You know.
So basically, that when you say three brand, if AJ Romeo, who is that distributed by, the Altadis or AJ?
Yes. Yeah. No, it's still a Monte Cristo, and AJ doesn't have to sell it, but it's Monte Cristo by AJ.
Okay.
So in that case, it's the best case for AJ. AJ makes the blend for them, but then Monte Cristo has to sell it because it's a Monte Cristo brand still. You know what I'm saying though?
Right.
And so he gets to put his name on it, but then but it's still sold by Altatus, but it's not, you know, it's not an AJ. It's an AJ made cigar, but it's not an AJ distributed. You know what I'm saying? No, AJ distributes his own cigars. You know.
Right. So it's crazy, man. I don't know who pays who makes money off of who, but
But I think they
eventually.
all do. I think what Altatus was smart about was for the stronger cigars they went to AJ, and then for like classy cigars they went to Plasencia, because Plasencia made some really nice Monte Cristos and really nice Romeos. They really
So
did.
Altadis, do they have their factory like General
Yeah.
Cigar? Where
Oh,
is it?
Altatus has one of the biggest cigar factories in the world.
Where
Is
is
is the
it? In
It's
Nicaragua?
in Dominican
Oh,
Republic. It's
do
called
they? Huh.
Tabacalar Garcia.
Oh, so Altadis is the Garcia. Okay.
Yeah, but not the Garcia of
Right.
the of
Right.
my father.
Right. Like that 50 años they made. It
Yeah.
says
No,
Tabacalera Garcia.
listen, Altatus has some, yeah, like those group of the Maestro cigars. They have some high end shit, man. Yeah.
So
And do you know
Garcia
that?
is Garcia. So it is Altadis, or Altadis just owns Garcia.
Well, that's the name of the factory.
Okay.
Yeah, Altatus owns all that shit, man.
Yeah. Because the
Now
General
in that,
Cigar Factory calls General Cigar Factory.
I
You
don't
know,
know what it's called. No, no. Let me rephrase that. So
Scandinavian
so
Tobacco.
yeah, but Altatus, okay, their cigars are Dominican Republic, and of course they can use tobacco around the world. But then they have AJ making their cigars with their name, and then Plasencia their name. General, their main factory is in the Dominican Republic that makes most of their stuff. But then General also has a big fucking factory in Honduras, where Altatus I don't think does that. Altatus doesn't do anything Honduran really. I'm talking about Honduran factory. You know, so General has more factories and more range, and also General I think has a factory in Nicaragua.
Well, yeah, they
So I
make
mean,
shitload of cigars. I
so
mean,
But dude, and General owns. Do you know General owns a lot of Plasencia? Did you know that?
really.
Big
Yeah.
time. The guy from the top told me that Plasencia, the general invested big time in the farms there in Plasencia, and that's like a not a secret, but like not everyone knows that. Like big part of Plasencia is owned by General, so that gives General rights to get a lot of their tobacco. You know.
Uh huh. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So even so, in a way, when you have Plasencia making Romeo and Monty for Altatus, it's really General making Plasencia. You know what I'm saying? No.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, General is the bigger brand. General is fucking tremendous. The amount of, I mean, they got Sancho Panza, Punch, Macanudo,
Mm.
Partagas, Bolivar, Cohiba,
La Gloria.
CAO, La Gloria Cubana. You know how big CAO is? CAO has like, I don't know how many fucking blends.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, uh,
Yeah. Macanudo. And then goes on
Macanudo's,
and on.
Macanudo's one of the most popular cigar brands in the world. In the world.
Yeah.
Oh, and they also now Alec Bradley. I mean,
Well, like
General.
when we went to the factory, they give us boxes of Macanudos, and I was smoking those like 4 or 5 of them a day. The green ones,
Listen,
Desperado.
Macanudo, there's nothing wrong with Macanudo. I can't say anything bad about that brand.
I
They
mean,
have
bro,
some
it's
great,
especially the smaller size is like
yeah.
it's pretty enjoyable actually, and it's easy to smoke. You don't have to think about it. You don't. It's dog walker. You say golf or whatever. Just light it up and smoke it, and whenever it goes off, just throw it away and move on.
Yeah. General makes a lot of great cigars that you don't have to spend a lot and you get a lot for your money, but it's never like generally prestigious. But they're meant to be smoked. Just fucking buy them, smoke them, enjoy them, and they're
I
always
mean,
available.
there have prestigious ones, but the main
Oh
is
yeah, if you.
Cohiba line, right? The Spectres and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, but even the regular cohibas, they're not using like shitty tobacco. Like it's really
No,
good stuff.
no,
Like
it is really good
like
stuff, bro.
even the
And
red dot.
the upper bro, those shits sell out, and then you can buy them. Like even in a secondary market, you can buy the Spectres. It's crazy.
The Spectres, dude, the Spectres was really those were the best cigars General ever made as far as the price. Like, but they were, of course, the boxing is really expensive and it's limited
Yeah,
and limited production. But as far as the actual blend, you know, it could have been a great $60 cigar. But I mean, they put a ridiculous
I mean
packaging.
the last one, bro, that sweetness. I never got that type of sweetness from no other cigar.
That was the best Cohiba, the best General cigar I ever had was the Spectre one, and I smoked two of them. And the
Listen,
Spectre,
how about that M? The last M, I didn't buy that one.
no,
It
it
had a
was good.
different color band. Did you
Yeah,
smoke that?
the Rojo, the red.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. Now I wouldn't buy it again because it's $30, and that was Florida pricing. It's expensive, but it was still a great cigar. But it was I still preferred I think the regular M in the skinnier long version. That was dude the Cohiba M, the Cohiba M is right there with Opus X. I mean,
yeah,
really, it's
hell
that
yeah.
good.
Better than
It's
Opus X. I would
I mean yeah
prefer that. I would prefer that over Opus for
yeah,
sure.
and that could be up for debate. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say you'd be wrong. I'm saying it's that good, but the problem is it's never no one's ever going to have Opus X level status except Opus X.
Yeah,
And that's why, no matter what, and you could talk shit about
yeah,
Opus or love it or hate it, but even regular Opus, it was the greatest brand
yeah. It
ever made.
doesn't. It doesn't matter. I mean,
No, I don't even care Cohiba, like on the Cuban side. Siglo, no other brand
well,
has
Opus
that
is
level.
what started like other companies making expensive cigars. Like other brands. You have
Yeah,
Plasencia, the year of the Zodiac or
yeah,
the
yeah,
the the, the Qatar, and then
yeah.
everything started after Opus, basically, all
The
those expensive
Opus
cigars.
X, I think, as far as like not just the money, but I think Opus X is the most successful brand because you look what happened to Opus X,
Yeah, hell
and now
yeah.
how many lines there are. You have the five
Bro,
core
it's the
lines. You have eight.
beautiful. I mean, you go to the chateau. It's the most beautiful place you've ever been. It's like freaking heaven.
No, but Opus X is what put Fuente on the map. Like Fuente's a great brand, but when
Yeah,
Fuente made Opus X, it took
yeah.
them to a.
See that piece of land that they grow Opus X tobacco is like matches like with everything matches Cuban soil, and then the climate, the mountains, everything. It- yeah, Opus X makes Richie happy. Yeah. Well, exactly, Lester, because nobody was able to grow the wrapper in Dominican. So when Carlito says I'm gonna do it, they laughed at him. Yeah. Well, yeah, everybody does it now. And undercut, like even General has acres and acres of tobacco under. shade. Yeah. Especially the higher end opus is like all commissioned by Prometheus. So I mean, they don't even sell it without Prometheus. All the you take like BBMFs, the all the high end ones. It's all Prometheus boxing. Prometheus. Yeah. Yeah, which is freezing. Yeah, I'm at the knob here too. Right. What size you are, Richie? I'll send you a smoking jacket. So you want that one to cover, just cover the church? That's a lot of material. You need a lot of material for those arms. Ooh. Yeah, yeah, dude, don't do it. Just take him to
Find out,
church.
bro.
Let him play piano. All right, guys. Well, this is it. Hey, thanks, Richie. Lounge is good for Richie. Good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out, hanging around, and then we'll see you next episode. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. Take care, Richie. All right, buddy.
Hey, man. Good night.
Good night.